Hey, welcome
Whoa.
back.
Wait, whoa. What's going on here? Hey,
Why
who turned
is
off?
it dark over there?
Yeah, what who turned off the lights? Why is it dark on my side of the studio?
What's going on, man?
Are
What's
you
going on over
experiencing
there?
the same issue?
No, my lights are working fine over here at this end.
Hmm. I guess my side of the studio must be under siege. Boom. Uh,
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings while Rick Hall is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining. TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod. I said TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod, TFS Pod.
Welcome to TFS Pod. This is 24/7 Lou, and
it's Ricard, baby. I'm in the dark, but I'm here. That's what counts.
yes, and wait, where is he?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Whew. It's a little dark in here. Let me see if I can. Okay, so I know for a fact that one man band did say he's going to Canada. I think he left me a note here. It's a little difficult to see in this darkness, but I think he wrote. Oh, it's one word. Sorry.
I think I know where he went. In this episode, we'll be talking about TNA Wrestling's Under Siege, taking place in what is it called again? Brampton, Ontario.
Where?
Must be outside of Toronto or something. Let's see the CN Tower. So they're in Toronto.
They can't even afford to be in Toronto.
That bingo hall must be occupied or something. So it's happening on May 23rd, Friday, May 23rd in Canada.
Yep, another Friday show competing against WWE SmackDown.
Yeah, and also too, it's going to be a very, very, very busy weekend. A very busy weekend for wrestling predictions wise. And as a wrestling fan, you guys are lucky. You guys are in for a lot because you have TNA Under Siege, and then you have Saturday night's main event on Saturday.
Boo!
That's a bad man right there. Then you have on Sunday, you have at 8 p.m. Eastern time in Tampa, you have NXT or WWE's Battleground, which is an NXT event. Then also you have on that same night happening in Arizona, AW Double or Nothing. So yeah,
you fans shows. Yeah.
You fans are in for a lot of wrestling, and also for us here at TFS Pod, a lot of predictions that we'll have.
A lot of points up for grabs, baby.
A lot, okay? Yeah, that's it.
All right, so it's time for everybody in the audience and everybody at home to just
eat the damn oranges.
All right, just grab a handful, put them in your mouth, and let's get this going. Wait, what?
What are you saying?
What the hell was that?
You know what I mean. I mean, get bold. Put some predictions in, okay?
Yeah, right there in the comments chat, you can put up as we read the names and make our predictions. You can make your predictions also too in the chat. So we want to see some action going on there, and maybe I don't know what we'll get there. We'll see who you're competing against. But before we get to all of that, since the Hawaiian band's not here, I'm gonna have to say it. Rickard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks. I'm going to be real quick here since everybody loves predictions and doesn't care much for the scoreboard. This scoreboard is brought to you by Milk. Does your body good? Does your mind good? We're waiting on the stuff for that. But get yourself some milk, okay? Do you got milk? Get some. That said, in first place, it's Osabin Diesel. And he is at 14 points. And then it's me in second place, Rickard at 10 points. Followed by a tie for third, and it is 24/7 Lou, the one-man band, and main event Jeff, and they are all 8 points.
Dummy. Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. Put that in there.
What? Three Stooges. You can't decide who's in third. Oh, man. And then behind.
Expect that.
And then behind you, we've got the Tornator, and he is at 5 points.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Ah, yeah. Well, some people just feel that way. And then behind him, we've got Playboy Raj, and he is at 2 points. Wow. Okay.
Fan based.
All right. Okay. I didn't realize. All right. And behind him. Whoa. Oh, I jumped ahead there. Behind him, we've got the randomizer, who is at 1. And then what's this? The audience.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's Nathan Johnny Lance, and he is at 1 point on the audience scoreboard. And folks, if you're there at home listening in and you want to put your name on the audience scoreboard, put your name in history, because from now until the end of the year, your name would be a point on the board. All you got to do is submit picks, and you got to go 1-on-1 with the champ for this weekend, because the person to beat isn't even here. He's here live via satellite, maybe. I don't know. It's the one-man band. That's who you got. That's whose score you got to beat this weekend. Do you got what it takes to step up to the champ, huh? Let me get Nathan. let me get the right pickup. Do you got what it takes to take a shot at the champ, the former trivia king, and win? We'll see, won't we? That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right. Yes. In this episode, we're going to talk about Under Siege happening on a Friday. So I guess that's we're going to compete against, I don't know, so much stuff going on TV. But yeah, Under Siege. I don't know. Looking at this card, what do you think about this card? Is it one you keep or one you throw away?
Oh, honestly, as of late, I think TNA shows have been throwaway pay-per-views. I know that's offensive. I especially like the fact that Tessa Blanchard's there. I appreciate competition in wrestling, but we're mixing in too many NXT people, and
you're right.
It's just feeling like an addendum to NXT. It's like, oh, did you miss the NXT? Why don't you watch them on TNA? Yeah. That's what it's for.
That's not a good look.
It's one of those things where I'm like, and the sad part is I feel like the TNA people generally get made to look like chumps too. Like it's the same type of deal that New Japan had with AEW. It's like, oh yeah, and then like all the New Japan guys except for the people with titles lose.
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean,
they've got the talent.
Has the roster been depleted or something? What's going on? Or
The roster
cost.
has been depleted. I think the roster is weaker than it used to be. And that's a shame because they actually got a lot of good talent there, but they just spread thin, I think, with people.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, because it's like I'm seeing NXT people on here, and I'm like, wait, why? Do we need this?
It's good. It's good if you had more people though. Like, oh yeah, because TV time between two people, and it's like, oh look at this person's on NXT, but it's not having the effect you're thinking of. What happens is they go, oh, I see this person on TNA, and they're also on NXT. Oh, okay, because it's not like the NXT people stay there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at that, it's this person, and then oh, they're gone now. Oh, but let me go check them out there. It's not having the correct effect. Is the point I'm making.
And people working double duty, which we'll see in a few. Who's doing double duty? So,
Yeah.
all right. Before we get to all of that, all the prediction, what's the order of the combatants this week?
All right. Well, order of command is really simple, Lou. You're going to go first, followed by myself, followed by the one-man band, followed by Main Event Jeff, followed by Osama Van Diesel, the current lead, and the randomizer. We have a lighter group of contenders this week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Not that I'm complaining. By all means, people, stay home. Make the pathway easier. I just wish Diesel would just be like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna take a break too. Maybe go on a cruise. You know, one that has bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, missed the deadline.
or 5.
All right, here we go. First matchup. First match we're going to talk about. It's going to be Trick Williams. It's going to be actually. Let me read the right way. Joe Hendry and Elijah versus Trick Williams and Frankie Kazarian. Nothing on the line, but we do know that working double duty will be Joe Hendry and Trick Williams because they will face off at Battleground on NXT. WWE Battleground happening on Sunday in Tampa. So,
they got plenty of time to travel.
Catch the same plane or one flight after the other. I don't know. But here we go. I go first to predict in this one, and man, I want to say Hendry and Elijah win just for the storyline of what's going on here, and then maybe like an attack by Trick Williams at the end of this match. Say, I'll see you Sunday in Tampa, and I'll get you, brother. I don't know why am I saying like that? Anyway, I'm gonna go with surprise attack. Surprise attack by Trick Williams after the match, with Joe Hendry and Elijah winning this match. That's my Joe Hendry and Elijah winning.
Okay.
And who do you have, Rickard?
Well, I'm gonna have to. Well, how should I put this gently? Well, to put it as nicely as I can, I hear what you're saying.
That's a really good point. I would like to say no, and I think I'm right, actually.
You see, this is the same thing as WrestleMania 40 weekend. You got a tag team match with two guys that are going to be facing off against each other later on at the Sunday show. So, and it's a title match. So what do? You have the one tag team win, the heel tag team win, obviously. And then you have the face win the title match that actually matters. So, and by the way, this is also a terrible decision by TNA. Their world champion is not defending the world title at a TNA pay-per-view. So yeah, I like what's think about it. Under Siege is being used to build to a match happening at NXT.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, what are you doing? You know, you're having people look at Joe Hendry and go,
"Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?"
Maybe that's an extreme, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, In terms of who I think is going to win, I'm going to go with Trick Williams and Frankie Kazarian.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I love it too. I love any chance to get points ahead of you.
You won't, but that's nice.
Oh, you won't. Oh, yeah. That's so childish, Lou.
What do we get? What do we get from everyone else?
The one-man band says team quote Hendry Elijah. So he's agreeing with you there. Okay.
All right. Yes, that's how.
And then main event Jeff says Trick and Frankie. There we go. There we go. Osama Ben Diesel says Trick Kazarian. And the randomizer says Trick Williams and Frankie Kazarian. Lou, you and the one-man band are in the minority.
Fine, bring it on. Just bring it.
Yeah. Feels nice to be in the majority among a group of 6.
You want all for the loss. That's good.
No.
All right. Let's go on to our next matchup. We have Masha Slamovich versus Victoria Crawford for the TNA's Knockout Championship. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
Well, what am I being all mysterious about? Masha Slamovich for the win. That's my pick. Real quick, real easy. Champ retains.
Champ retains. My turn to pick, and I'm going to be original on this one. No copying. Victoria Crawford will not win, and Masha Slamovich will win.
Wow. Sounds familiar. I wonder why.
All right, let's get that consensus moving. Let's see what happens here. What does everyone else pick?
Well, I mean, you said it, so let's just get it over with.
We got a consensus!
Everybody picked Masha Slamovic for the win, even the randomizer.
The old pots and pans.
Oh yeah, the old pots and pans. I forgot about that. That's good stuff. That's some good stuff.
You're the pots and pans. I don't know. That's the chef. The
Swedish chef. Yeah.
The Swedish chef in the kitchen. Get that chicken. Anyway, moving on to the next matchup. We have Eddie Edwards versus Cody Deaner. If Deaner wins, he will receive a TNA contract. I go first on this one. And that says it all right there. Cody Deaner will get a TNA contract. Yeah, I think this is man, I don't know why I do want to say Eddie Edwards, but it's right there. Can I get 5 minutes to think about this?
No.
Can I phone a friend?
I think you need to make up your mind right now.
Please let me phone a friend.
No.
Pick up your phone, Ricard. Who do you pick to win?
That's cute. That's cute.
Pick up your phone. Come on. All right. I'm going to say TNA pisses off. Cody Deaner gets out. I'm going to say Cody Deaner. Forget it. I'm going to go with it.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Cody Deaner for the win.
Cody wins.
Cody wins.
Cody wins. A Cody will win.
A Cody wins. As Tornado would probably say.
Big mistake!
All right. I'm up. And look, I'm going to keep it real straight and sweet. All I want to say about this match is why does Eddie Edwards look like Timu Kevin Owens in this picture?
Timu Kevin.
Does he not look Does he not look like Kevin Owens in that picture? Just like, it's slightly different.
Yeah, I would have to say go on seniority. Who has more time in the industry than the other? And the other one's a team.
Of what?
Who has more time wrestling, Eddie Edwards or Kevin Owens?
Oh, you know what? That's a really good question.
Then the other one will be the Timu. But okay, it's fine. It's fine.
No, we all know which one's the more popular and mainstream one of the two. No offense to Eddie Edwards, but no, I mean,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's, the facts are what the facts are. That said, in terms of who I picked to win, I predict, Cody Deaner gets his contract. Mostly because I'm imagining, now that he doesn't have anywhere to go with Sanity being gone or whatever. What's it called? Violent by Design. There we go. Now that Violent by Design is apparently not a thing in TNA, so yeah, he needs a contract. Yeah, he needs a contract. So yeah, Cody Deaner with the win. That's my pick.
I hate to say it, but think about this. How bad is it if you got to fight for a contract at TNA?
Yeah, it's the old Heath Slater storyline.
Who? Never heard of that guy.
Oh, how dare you,
Dude. Not cool.
Forgetting one of the greatest trios wrestler of all times.
Third best air guitarist, maybe?
No, not even third best. We all know third best was Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal can't play air guitar for shit.
I think he had sax or something. All right, so what does everyone else pick?
All right, well, here we go. The one-man band picks Deaner for the win. Main Event Jeffs picks Cody Deaner. Osama Diesel picks Deaner. And the randomizer picks...
Here we go.
Eddie Edwards.
No, come on. All right. Next matchup.
5-1 split.
Next matchup we have is the Nemeth brothers, Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth, the champs, versus Matt Hardy and Leon Slater in a tag team match for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. All right, Ricard, you go first. What do you have?
I'll be honest. I don't know what the storyline going on right now is as to why Jeff Hardy's not in this match.
Is he in trouble again?
Is he injured? That was my first thought. All I know is somewhere right now, Jeff is looking at this match and he's looking at Leon Slater and just saying,
and it should be me.
Oh man. But that said, pretty sure Nick and Ryan Nemeth, or the Nemeths, are going to get the win on this and retain the titles against Matt Hardy and not Jeff Hardy. So, yeah.
All right. So you pick Nemeth brothers. My turn to pick on this one, and I'm going to agree with you on this one for the only one time in this whole predictions battle. Even though we have like two already, the same pick. I'm going to pick Nemeth brothers to win this one. That's my pick. I don't know how they got the championships, who they stole it from.
From the Hardys.
Oh, yeah, I remember that match. Yeah, but
I don't know who they beat it, who they won the titles from. I'm like, from the Hardys.
I remember now. I forgot about this match.
Oh,
yeah, so I'm going to pick the
Nemeth brothers to win. So did most of the internet wrestling community.
What do we get from everyone else?
All right, well, here we go. One Man Band says Nemeths. Main Event just says Nemeth Bros. Osama Diesel says Ziggler Brothers. And the randomizer says Matt Hardy and Leon Slater. Boom! That's right. No consensus for you. You don't get to hear me say it again. Thank you, randomizer. My voice appreciates it.
All right, next matchup we have Tessa Blanchard with Robert Stone at ringside versus Ariana Grace with Santina Morella, Dad, and a singles match. Ricard, you go. I go first in this one. Sorry. I go first in this one. Who do I have? Yeah, it's gonna be Tessa Blanchard. Ariana Grace coming over from NXT. NXTs have to lose on TNA. That's the same treatment they get when they really go to NXT. So Tessa Blanchard gets to beat up on poor little Ariana.
Yeah, poor Ariana, honestly.
And actually, I don't even know when. You know what? You know what's sad about this? Has Ariana had a match in NXT in a while?
I think so, but it depends on your definition of in a while.
Oof. See, that's bad. She gets a matchup at least against top talent in another company.
It is what it is, man. Hey, a match against Tessa Blanchard is not a bad way to go.
That's what I'm saying, against top talent in another company. So, all right, who do you have?
You even have to ask.
Whoa.
This is so predictable. It's making me sleepy. Yeah. Tessa Blanchard for the win. Easy.
All right.
Not
even
else? No, this isn't even. Whew. Everyone else. Well, get your pots and pans ready, Lou, now that you've brought them back. Because
We got a consensus!
that's two.
I think that because I went first, it's really more this one.
Oh, get out of here, dude. There's no copy and pasting going on here, dude. Okay?
I know.
All right.
I know, an easy match.
Yeah. You know. We should set a rule that after enough consensuses on a show, we do just play instead of the consensus soundbite or me saying it, we just play the copy and paste.
We'll try it. We'll see what happens in the next few matches. Let's see. Mike Santana versus AJ Francis with Casey Navarro at ringside in a singles match. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
Mike Santana. Not even up for debate. Mike Santana for the win. That's my pick.
All right, my turn to pick on this one. And yeah, I agree with you. Mike Santana took a loss on last pay-per-view, I believe. And he needs a victory here. And I don't know if they try to bring AJ
I don't know if
Francis.
he needs a victory, but
Well, to have his continuing climb, but he can't go that far because Joe Hendry's a champ right now. So unless he turns heel, and right now he's a face. So AJ Francis was brought in to be a heel in here, and kind of is, but he's more of an annoying heel.
he's got that go away heat. People boo him, but it's more like, oh, why are we having to force to watch this?
Go away, heat.
Go away. Go away.
All right, so I picked Mike Santana, and what does everyone else have?
Oh, here we go. One man band says Santana. Main event Jeff says Santana. Osama bin Diesel says Santana.
Uh-oh.
And the randomizer says, hey, Santana. You know what that means?
We got a consensus!
I thought we were going to play this one.
No, obviously. Well, I guess I do got a shot that we have a consensus. But obviously what I meant was...
Copy and paste.
Oh, that one. All right. Next matchup. Oh, it's a boring match.
Whoa, no. How dare you? This is going to be match of the night, dude.
Elegant match.
This match is going to be elegant. That's what it's going to be.
We have Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance with Personal Concierge. The champs versus Spitfire, Danny Luna, and Jody Threat in a tag team match for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. I go first on this one. And here we go. Ready for my prediction? Chance for chain. There, I said
Go ahead. Wait, what?
it.
No, I hear what you're saying, but it's gotta be clear, Lou. You gotta give a name of who wins. Lou, that
All right.
last time.
Here we go.
I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
Fine, I'll say it. Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance will retain.
Damn right. That's my girl getting a win. That's right. That's right, baby. Championship gold.
All right. So who do you have?
I'd love to see it. She's finally getting the respect. She should be world champ, though, but we're not going to talk about that. Here we go. Tag team match with the knockouts going up against each other. Can we just take a moment to appreciate Ash by Elegance? Huh? What a sweetheart. That is the kind of, woman that I'm just kidding. Ash by Elegance and Heather by Elegance for the win. I'm going with Team by Elegance to retain because I hate to say the Spitfire, which by the way, I feel like they've been fighting the by Elegance team the entire time. This is a very bad testament to the Knockouts tag team division. That Spitfire just keeps coming back for tag team title matches. But yeah, Ash by Elegance and Heather get the win because Spitfire.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
What he said. Darn right.
All right. What does everyone else have?
All right, here we go. We've got the one-man band saying, quote, ass by Elegance.
What?
And he wrote deliberate typo. He wanted to clarify that wasn't a typo. He intentionally, he knows. He knows. Obviously though, we do gotta flag that comment because
And your language is inappropriate.
Oh man, okay. Main event Jeff says, whoa. Wow. That's wild. Main event Jeff says Spitfire.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's going with Spitfire. I know.
What?
Right? That is bold. That is super bold.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Osama bin Diesel, is he gonna? Oh no, he went by Elegance. Damn it! I was really hoping he'd go bold. Randomizer says Spitfire. We got a 2-4 split.
Wow.
This could be make or break for Jeff. Jeff is trying to differentiate himself and get ahead of the pack that is chasing Diesel. By the way, this could cost him. There was.
Well, no. I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
Wait a minute.
One good choice.
This is coming from the guy that disagreed with Diesel on Trick Kazarian versus Joe Hendry and Elijah. Yeah. Are you really going to talk about bad choices, Lou?
I know what I'm talking about. Watch.
Oh, you know what you're talking about.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm not like you with the. But out of that match and that ends, he's gonna get attacked, and then that's gonna lead us in suspense.
Oh.
He's gonna be celebrating in the middle of the ring. And Trick Williams gonna attack him. That's it. That's what happened.
Oh man! Somebody make this into a short, please. Somebody make this into a short because I want to play this clip back when we recap this.
Make this a short because people don't like pants.
All right, fine. All right, and okay, now this matchup, it's a sneak peek because the go home show goes out airs on Thursday. Wednesday. This matchup, according to somebody in Wikipedia, says this matchup,
the most trusted source in wrestling news.
Okay.
Until I'm proven otherwise.
Well, it doesn't have it on the TNA site as of this recording. But here we go.
This recording,
but we're still going with it. We're going to go with it. Making this a 8 match card. So here we go. We've passed the threshold. Perfect score is still available out there for anyone to get. So here we go. Steve Macklin, the champ, versus Matt Cardona in a singles match for the TNA International Championship. And lucky Rick Hard.
Rickard.
I don't know what that was.
Why does that sound like a disease?
A good one.
Oh man, he's got the Rickard. he walks strange because he's got a third leg. He droops right between his other two legs.
All right.
If you know, you know.
Now I know where the light. Now I know where the lights are off in your part of the studio.
Oh gosh.
All right, Rick Hard. You go first. Who do you have?
Oh, I mean, is this really a question?
Yeah.
I keep telling people this is a throwaway pay-per-view. TNA has decided to do this with their own shows. And it's disappointing. I'm going to go with Steve Macklin to retain. Steve Macklin, champ, retains. That's my pick.
All right. My turn to pick on it. Yeah, I agree with you. But I have to add, this is too early of a match to have. I wish this match would have happened later on, where it would have made it a little bit harder for me to choose whether to pick Matt Cardona or Steve Macklin to win this. But because I feel like it's too soon that Steve Macklin won that title, I think Steve Macklin retains. If it was a little bit later, give me 6 months to hold that title, and this matchup pops up, I would go Matt Cardona.
Mm-hmm. So in other words, go ahead.
But because I think it's too soon from Steve Macklin winning the title and having this defense, Steve Macklin wins. He retains.
Copy and paste.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, who do you have? Oh wait, what does everyone else have?
Jeez, you want me to? You look at it. You copied, and then you're gonna pretend like I didn't go before you. What? You see this, audience? You see what he's doing? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let him have it. Let him have it.
Move this man.
Well deserved. All right. That said, One Man Band says Macklin for the win. Main Event just says Macklin for the win. Or rather, Steve Macklin. Osama Diesel says Steve Macklin. And the randomizer says Steve Macklin. Hey, we're going to end it on a good note because
We got a consensus.
everybody picked Steve Macklin. Look at that.
Awesome.
What a way to end the show.
Awesome. That's good. Okay, so folks, there you are. Those are our predictions for TNA Wrestling's Under Siege happening on May 23rd, Friday, May 23rd, outside of Toronto.
And let me be the first to say that I simply cannot wait to sit down on Friday night, get my popcorn, turn on my TV, and watch the latest episode of SmackDown.
Oh, man. So, yeah, this is a very busy weekend. This is our first of a couple of videos that we're going to do.
First of many before Lou comes back next week and just says,
Dude, why must life be so hard? Why must I fail?
Yeah, look, we have Saturday night's main event happening. We'll do prediction that on Friday.
Woo! Yeah.
Then we also have NXT or WWE Battleground, which is NXT. And then we have AEW's Double or Nothing also. So yeah, these are our predictions for TNA Under Siege. Got you guys after that.
yep, we'll see you Friday.
Master plans, opinions soar and predict
hide that bulb from Rick Carter. Don't put a light in that. I think the show's better this way.
What? I knew it. I knew. Get over here with that electrical.
Shining case.